For unfiltered, authentic reviews of the best Italian-American food the 5 boroughs have to offer.
Just a little salt, a little vinegar, and we got rice wine, a little dough.
I just did it to do. It was more like a hobby. And then, I got on TikTok, just posting old videos.
Everything bagel, scallion, cream cheese. I don't know why I got scallion. They got like 900 flavors in there. I was getting a cuisine. I'm talking Smith Street hot dogs, Poughkeepsie, New York. Place been here since the 50s.
He is Cuisine, and today we're catching up with the social media sensation.
Pay to eat. He's the cuisine. Meet Danny Mondello, the Rossville, Staten Island native behind the wildly popular TikTok account Meals by Cuge. Cuge is short for cuisine, which means cousin in Italian, but is also a colloquial term used to describe an Italian American. When I made this page, it was a persona. Cuge isn't Danny, Mondello 24 had declared. Mondello's hyperbolic alter ego, which is distinctly outer borough, has charmed a large swath of the internet. He boasts 1.6 million TikTok followers and nearly 500,000 on Instagram, all tuning in for his food reviews, which feature Italian-American slang, swigs of Diet Coke, clever one-liners, and raunchy sister jokes delivered in his deep voice that sounds like it's been simmering in Sunday sauce for 8 hours. His accent, by the way, is very real. Mondello visits local joints, reviewing grub you can eat with your hands, like pizza and sandwiches, and concludes every video with his grandpa-esque catchphrase, "Take care, brush your hair." He rates the food on his Madone scale. And with his unassuming persona, he's standing out among the throngs of self-styled food influencers that have become ubiquitous. Scroll through TikTok or simply walk down the street in New York City, and you'll be visually assaulted by dudes yelling into the camera about mortadella on a roll, like Sam Kinison on a bender.
For unfiltered, authentic reviews of the best Italian-American food the 5 boroughs have to offer.
I just did it to do. It was more like a hobby. And then, I got on TikTok, just posting old videos.
He is Cuisine, and today we're catching up with the social media sensation.
12 out of 5 Maroons. At least a 7 out of 5 Maroons. 9.5 out of 5 Maroons.
In other words, his energy is more Ray Romano, less Guy Fieri. I am definitely a little different. I'm a down-to-earth, chill guy, and I don't show off. I'm wearing plain Jane clothes, no jewelry. My look and my accent are different. My accent doesn't match what I look like, he said of his allure, adding that he has uses, old-school charm in a new way. Also, I'm not screaming at the camera. I think people like that. I'm not a whack job. Hence his popularity. It all started pretty innocently, since Mondello wasn't chasing internet fame. While earning an accounting degree at SUNY New Paltz, he moved off campus with 2 roommates in 2017, and his mother made a proposal. My mother was like, "You want to go out and eat? You're going to pay for it. But if you go to the grocery store and cook, I will pay." What am I, an idiot? He became the house chef, and to entertain his friends, Mondello chronicled his meal prep, showing only the food, not his face. After graduation, he landed an accounting job, but after 5 days, he quit. There was no action. No one was talking, he said. He became a line cook at a restaurant in New Paltz and continued creating content for a few hundred followers as a hobby. But in July of last year, while visiting Rossi & Sons Rossi Ross Desseria in Poughkeepsie, he stepped in front of the lens and reviewed a roast beef sandwich, noting in the TikTok video, "You'll get probably heart disease by 26, but it's worth it." The post racked up 440,000 views.
One day I got bored, I turned the camera around and I threw my face on there eating a sandwich.
Just a little salt, a little vinegar, and we got rice wine, a little dough. Cuisine, I'm talking Smith Street hot dogs, Poughkeepsie, New York. Place been here since the 50s. Everything bagel, scallion, cream cheese. I don't know why I got scallion. They got like 900 flavors in there. I was getting
I don't know why I did it, but I was talking like a gavone and people liked it. So I ran with it, he said. His online following swelled, and in September, he ventured to the Feast of San Gennaro, where he was repeatedly stopped by excited festival goers who recognized him. That trip down Mulberry Street led to an epiphany. I said, "I got something here." I went home and put in my 2 weeks at my job. In November, Nicholas Heller, aka the creative behind the popular account New York Nico, started regularly featuring Mondello, which helped balloon his visibility on Instagram. "Before that, I was small potatoes on Instagram," quipped Mondello. Now, he's regularly approached by fans. Online, he's followed by celebrities including Drake, comedian Andrew Schultz, and singer Charlie Puth, to name a few. 2 weeks ago, he met comedian Sebastian Maniscalco at an event on Long Island. He called me out, said, "Cooge, how are ya?" And the single Mondello said girls regularly drop into his DMs, sometimes making sister jokes. Still, the self-described gentleman said, "I don't know if I'd date a girl who slid into my DMs." In January, he moved back to Staten Island and is earning cash through sponsorships, merch, and making videos on the site Cameo. In a month, he will be unveiling a food product, which is a collaboration with another influencer. But he is trying to stay as fresh as the mozzarella at Royal Crown Bakery, his favorite sandwich spot in Staten Island. But the all-around charmer is gunning for Drake lately in his own charming way, and we can't help but wonder why. Much ado about nothing. He spilled the celebrity tea while playing Rentree with anchor Jane, founder and CEO of Built Rewards, a rewards program where you get rewarded for paying your rent. Built Rewards is a loyalty program that rewards Americans for paying their rent on time. The more answers the celebrity gets correct, the more cash Built shells out, up to $2,500 a person. Cooge won rent for 8 people while participating in their monthly game show. He answered a series of rapid-fire questions based on survey results, guessing which chain restaurants people said they were still surprised to see in business, while also trying his luck at the top 6 answers for things people might bring on a first date. But he told Jane about a certain Canadian rapper who randomly contacted him with a recommendation in his own hometown. "Who's the most famous person who slipped into your DMs?" Jane asked Cooge. Cooge is short for cugine, which means cousin in Italian. "Just to, say hello," Mondello replied. "Drake, I guess?" He elaborated, "Yeah, it was pretty cool. He was just like, come to Toronto and go to Soto Soto. I was like, all right, we'll see." What's that, you ask? Soto Soto is a celeb favorite, and we've previously reported that Drake has been known to bring dates to the place. Drake is well known for being a certified lover boy, but one of his longest Toronto affairs is with Soto Soto. It's an upscale Italian restaurant in Yorkville, and Drake cannot stop gushing about this resto, well loved by locals and celebrities alike. In a carousel Instagram posted on December 4, Drake shared a photo of him in a black bomber-style jacket with Restaurant Soto Soto Toronto written on the back. The loving mirror pic tribute is just one of many subtle shout-outs to the Toronto restaurant. Earlier in 2022, Drake shared that Soto Soto is the best restaurant in Toronto with UFC fighter Israel Adesanya in a FaceTime video posted on TikTok. Although his love for Soto Soto can even be traced back to songs from 2013 like Pound Cake Paris Morton 2, with the lyric After Hours of Il Mulino or Soto Soto just talking women and vino. Not to mention other songs like 5 a.m. in Toronto, where the rapper shouts out Swish Chalet, Joso's, and Soto Soto in the lyric, "Eatin' like I'm seated at Swish, Soto, and Joso's." Although Drake isn't the only celebrity that's feeling friendly with Soto Soto, DJ Khaled posted a video of himself dining at the Toronto restaurant on July 25 and highlighted the restaurant while enjoying several dishes. There's more. Remember when Drake was romancing hot actress Bria Vinate after her movie screened to much acclaim at the Toronto International Film Festival? The superstar took Vinate for an intimate dinner at Restaurant Soto Soto in his hometown of Toronto late on Monday, staying with her until early Tuesday morning. He also has even worn the Soto Soto name on a leather jacket. But when Jane asked, "Did you go?" Mondello admitted, "No, not yet. I would love to go. He basically ghosted me." Mondello is still waiting for the reservation to come through. The famously foul-mouthed food whiz jokingly added of the rap star, using some slang, "He treated me like a putain." Now that it's out there, let's see if Drake is going to make good on his promise or not. That's all we have for you, folks. Join us next time.